Hello, friends and enemies. It's me, Fee. Well, we're back. It's another Wednesday, and it's gonna be a doozy. Some of you are gonna be like, "Ooh," and I'm just admitting right now, apologies, but here we go. Now, I'm someone who grew up in the '90s. There are a lot of shitty things that I've done. Some of them I've mentioned here, some of them I haven't, and they have lived in my head all these years as oh my God, I wish I could take that back, but I can't. And some of the things that I've said or done, I've kept on this channel or plan to keep on this channel. Some of you may say, why? Why do you plan to keep, why don't you just delete it? Well, here's the issue. If I delete it, someone else could have already screenshot it and then posted it online and been like, look at this messy bitch. She used pads she used paper towel for pads. I'll tell you why I used paper towel for pads. I didn't have money at the time. I was a college student who was also working at Bath and Body Works. They weren't paying me enough money. And unfortunately, I had to suffer because this was also a senior project that I needed to get done. Which is why I was talking to everybody and being as forthright about the fact that I was using paper towel for pad. Was I happy about it? Hell the fuck no. Because I also didn't have money. If I had some cent of change or the pads were free, guess what? I would have been using that. But unfortunately, I had a deadline and a ton of shit was happening and I couldn't. My period had just sprung on me. Because again, I have PCOS. And one thing about the periods, when I was growing up, they weren't really regular. With that particular one, I think I was 6 months without a period, and then it just popped up and was like, hey, you're having a period today. That happens. But there are also some other really shitty things that I've done. There are photos of me. There are photos of me as a child dressed as a human being. When I say human being, I'm trying to be as not... Okay, when I was a kid, I was dressed up as a Native American woman. I think maybe my mom knew about the connotations about it because she kept saying, are you sure? I don't know. I've never asked her. I was a big kid. I was the one that fit. And the white lady on the box looked perfectly happy. And I thought I was the shit. I was like, this is the best Halloween costume ever. I wore that from age 9 until I outgrew it by age 12 or 13. I regret it. There are photos of me out there. I know classmates' parents took photos of them, and they're out there. I just want to say for record, no, that was not a good look. That is a thing that I do not like to remember because I feel terrible about dressing up as a person, as a race. I dressed up as a race. What the fuck? Don't like it. I don't like thinking about it. I don't. Even now, I'm itchy because I'm like, I don't like it. Because at the time, I was like, yeah, cool, awesome. And realizing later on, like, ooh, that was not a good look. That was bad. That was terrible. I know there are photos out there. I can't get those photos back. I just have to live in the guilt and embarrassment. That's all I can do. But there are some other things where I've said some really what the fuck shit. Either because I was just writing it out and my message, people were like, wait a minute, how dare you come after people? Ooh, I did a hot take and I said that you shouldn't get a tattoo unless it means something to you or is historical to you and, has something to do with your culture or you've looked into it. Otherwise, fuck your ugly tattoos. I got raked over the leaves by that. Guess what? I deleted so many comments where people were coming at me because I knew I was in the wrong. I knew I could have said it, worded it better, but I didn't. I I talked about how being fat is gross. That was terrible. That was wrong. I think if anyone were to look at those past posts, they would probably be like, "Oh, you're this, you're that, you're disgusting. You believe in it." And that's one of the things I don't like. When people find old receipts without knowing the context of it. For example, Charlie Gold. Somebody was like, someone in 2011 said, "Oh, I hope you get AIDS. My team's losing to this person." And so she did laughing emoji. People took that and said, she wants people to get AIDS. And she explained the reason for the laughing emoji was me laughing at the person who was saying this. Like, you're really getting this upset about your basketball team losing? Dude, what the fuck is going on? But because she didn't write this out, seeing it, people were like, I know what you're thinking. You are an evil asshole. This is how you feel. You feel this way forever. Looking at the Reddit post of a certain actor that I thought was really hot, and seeing the shit that he wrote of how he equated gays to pedophiles. What the fuck? Sexy, what the fuck? Why? Why you do that? Why? And then you said some incel shit. Why? Why? But I digress. People are calling him out and being like, hey, dude, what the fuck? And I think that when you are looking at old receipts, what I want to have people look at and think about is, what was that person's mind frame when they did the tweets? Have they since gone forward and done the exact opposite? Have they called out people and been like, hey, you shouldn't say this about fat people? Or, hey, you shouldn't wear costumes of different races because it's cultural appropriation. It's very racist. You're dressing up as someone who is a geisha and you're doing it as a sexy geisha. Do you know the history of Japan and all the shit that happened with World War II and all this shit? Did you read up on it? If you didn't, here, I will tell you about it. Is that person doing that? Are they retweeting articles and things and being like, hey, don't do this shit and here's why? Are they giving examples of themselves and saying, look, I used to be a shitty person. I get where you're coming from, but this is wrong. You need to stop it. And here's some ways you could stop it. Are they doing any of that? Are they doing it in their real life? Because at the end of the day, I don't know this person. You don't know this person. Nobody knows this person. But we need to look at that. And I feel like a lot of people aren't looking at that. When they see old receipts from a company or a person, they go, that person is evil forever. Fuck them. Why? People change. I had a woman say to me once, she's like, I used to be like a neo-Nazi. She said this to me. And the thing is, there were some other people, there were all black people around me. And she said that, and everybody kept coming at her like, how dare you, this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. And my mentor, who is white, overheard this and was like, wait, hold up. She did some very hurtful ass shit, some very harmful shit. But the fact that she said, I used to be, and is showing shame and regret and all this other stuff, we need to look at it that way. Well, actually, my mentor said we really should just, focus on why, but I noticed personally that when she said it, she had shame, her head was down, she was emoting the fact that she felt embarrassed about doing this. Sometimes when people hide things, it may be out of embarrassment, it may be out of guilt, shame. Then you have neo-Nazis who are still neo-Nazis, but they're like hiding because they don't want to get in trouble. You got to figure out which one it is. Is it a neo-Nazi that's like, I don't want to get in trouble? Or is it an ex-neo-Nazi that's like, I feel shame and guilt for the shit that I done and I don't want to repeat that. That was a bad life for me. I want to be a better person towards human beings. You got to look at it. And unfortunately, when it comes to Twitter and what used to be Tumblr, a lot of times people would post shit and everybody would dogpile this person. And they wouldn't look at the actual receipts and go, were these receipts real? Were they manipulated? What exactly were they? We don't seem to think about that. That's one thing I feel like people need to do. Next, I'm going to talk about hero complexes. The hero complex, when it comes to actresses or actors, especially actresses or singers, it's a fuck ton a lot. I don't know what the hell it is, but when you have a big singer or big actress loses weight, suddenly everybody and their mother is like, oh my God, how dare you? How dare you? How dare you lose weight? How dare you be this? I don't trust you. Excuse me. Hold up. Why are you yelling at this other woman that you don't know shit about? Why are you telling her she shouldn't have lost the weight? Maybe she had a reason to lose the weight. Why are you becoming, judge, jury? You need to hold up and think, why is it that I'm so gung-ho about this person? Or, I got a better one. Okay. I used to be part of the John Mayer crew. It wasn't a crew. It was actually John Mayer fandom. I was deep in that. When he said the N-word, he said nigger pass. He said it. He said it with his chest. It wasn't the first time he said nigger. It wasn't the second time, but he said it with his chest. And so many people said to me in the message board, well, that's not his real heart. This wasn't the first time that he had said it. If he had said it one time and said, I am so deeply sorry, this, that, and the other, blah, 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 I might go, I don't trust you. I don't fucking trust you. I'm not sure as hell gonna forgive you, but I might give you the benefit of the doubt. I don't know what the fuck was going on in that stupid headed ass yours, but I'll give you a second doubt. I shouldn't. My gut is saying not to. But the fact he then followed up by saying his dick was David Duke. And everybody was like, you don't know him. He's a good person. You don't know him either. Or Chris Evans. And John Mulaney. Both dudes. Everybody's like, oh my God. They're cupcakes. Don't come after the cupcake. You're hurting his feelings. Look. Chris Evans and John Mulaney are both white Christian cis men. Any shit that they get will rub off them like fucking Teflon. Motherfuckers may have cheated, may not have cheated, and guess what? Shit rolled off them like Teflon. John Mulaney, everybody's upset, like, oh my God, how could you do this, that, and the other? And you got these think pieces. Don't come after him. You don't know him. This is a parasocial relationship. You need to leave this man alone. He's a good man. You're projecting as much as the person projecting about how him and Olivia Munn deserve each other. You're projecting as much as the person that is saying, fuck you, John Mulaney, and following others because they want to figure out what the fuck is going on. Now, me personally, I'm interested as hell to see when this baby was born, because there are some people in a gossip site where like the baby is supposed to be born in November. And I'm like, if the baby's born in November as a November baby, typically parents are doing stuff in February 14th. And so I'm like, if that baby's born, then that would mean February. And the fact that this man had, a concise date of January, February, October is when I left my wife. December, I did this and went back to rehab. Then over the summer, motherfucker? You were so exact on the months of the time, but all of a sudden you can't fucking put in the months of when you met Olivia Munn and decided to have this baby. Also, add to the fact that he said this baby and Olivia Munn are going to save me. I just want to say to anybody who is going through being sober, being sober or got out of a relationship, getting into another relationship, or tried to harm themselves, but they didn't because they were watching this YouTuber or actor or actress, singer, whoever. Don't ever fucking say that shit to somebody. It is manipulative as fuck. This is somebody who has seen it happen. Someone who used to do that shit is manipulative. Here's why it's manipulative. By you saying to somebody, I didn't harm myself because of you, or this baby and this woman that I just met, they are going to save me from drugs and alcohol. That now puts pressure on that baby, on that woman, on that YouTuber, on that actor, on whoever, to now think about the fact that you didn't kill yourself because of them. It is taking away the fact that you have your own ownership. You saw something and said, I am not going to harm myself. I'm not going to kill myself. Seeing that video, yeah, cool, awesome. But at the end of the day, you said, I'm not going to do it. I decided I'm not going to drink anymore. I decided that I'm not going to do drugs anymore. You decided. Don't ever put that pressure on somebody else. I know you may mean it as a good thing, but that's some serious toxic ass shit. Don't fucking do it. And Chris Evans, you do you. And by Chris Evans, I mean the American Boston. Oh, by the way, before I go, that motherfucker, he actually has a thick ass Boston accent, but he hides it. He fucking hides it. He got drunk in a video that I don't know why YouTube was like, hey, check this out. But YouTube was like, hey, you should check out Chris Evans. I'm like, okay. So then it showed me Push. And then it showed me all the psychic readings that I I watched because I was bored. And when you got 3 days off from work, you can only watch so much Hulu and Squid Games before you go, okay, I need something silly because I just saw some really fucked up shit. I saw some fucked up shit. I need to my brain. And then it said, hey, he's drunk in this video and he's talking and he has a very thick ass Boston accent that is coming out. But the thing is, he only shows it when he's drunk. He does not show it when he's sober, which makes me, Veronica, my middle names, go, who is the real Chris Evans? And by Chris Evans, I mean the actual actor from Boston, not the guy from England who showed his penis and was like, ooh, why does the old man dick? No. I mean the one that accidentally showed his dick on Instagram. And then somebody colorized it. That's terrible. That's so terrible. Somebody colorized the penis picture so we could see what it looked like. And I looked at it and I was like, ooh, that color looks awesome. I'm so sorry. I'm sick and tired of people babying them. But that's the point. I'm going to end on a dick image. I'm so sorry. In conclusion, you got to realize people grow up. Their opinions change. I have a video that I shot before this where I was talking about my different opinions when it comes to healthy at every size / the body positivity community. I hope that I posted that before this one, but I've been shooting a lot of videos every day because I'm like, I need to get back on top of shit. So I apologize if either one just didn't. But anyway, in conclusion, there's a lot of toxicity. Remember that people change. Remember not to have such hero complex on somebody. Be your own hero. Don't try to force someone else to be your hero because if they decide to change, it's just going to depress the fuck out of you. I'll let you guys go. It's Wednesday and I got work in like 45 minutes. So I have to go now. I'll talk to you guys later. And as always, fuck Tom Brady.